So it's a conspiracy theory crafting, yet with the things we can find, the official websites, the context we can find from the situation we had recently on Tarkov. So just think it as a bedtime story again. It's not like proven fact with a hard proof. We have to make sure about that. Guys, conspiracy time. Well, at least the things I'm showing is true. So somebody sent me an info that Nikita Buyanov, which is written like I-N-of, not like Nikita Buyanov, he writes himself in Twitter. I heard like some Russians actually use the Y and I mixed up like that. Anyways, he has his trademarks like these, Contract Wars, Client, and also Norbinsk. But surprisingly, another Nikita Buyanov, or maybe himself, that's the conspiracy part, who is an individual in Cyprus, have C-Core 3 or core in fragmentary order. So if you check out Buyanov Nikita Vasilevich, who is an individual in Russian Federation, which is very likely Nikita Buyanov we know of as this guy, and also the COO of Tarkov. He has Contract Wars, which was a game before Tarkov. So it was registered on November 13th, 2018. Application filing date January 4th, 2018. And then it's a trademark, service mark. And the current owner's information is Buyanov Nikita Vasilevich, and he's on St. Petersburg, Russian Federation, which is very likely Nikita Buyanov that we know of as a COO. And also check the Norbinsk one, which is also the current owner information is him. St. Petersburg, Russian Federation, Buyanov, Nikita Vasilevich. As you can see, this is the Contract Wars client trademark, and the goods and services for this compact discs featuring war movies and computer games, computer memory devices, computer software recorded for watching war movies and playing computer games, and for use in database management, and all of those others you guys can read if you guys want to see. And also, for Norbinsk, it's also compact discs featuring war movies and computer games, which is basically the same, with a little bit difference on the ending part. Norbinsk has additional video games, animated characters, card games, computer games, comics, novels, and magazines, downloadable music files containing music from war movies and computer games. Seems like exactly the same repeating couple of times, but anyways, very likely related to Tarkov or their game they made before Tarkov, which is Contract War related game things. So is this game free-to-play first-person shooter, which is also, I'm pretty sure it's an old webpage game a lot of people know about if you've been playing Tarkov, because it's like a dad of Tarkov. You can see the battle state mark there. Contract Wars is in America, USA, and in Russia. You guys can play it for free. Anyways, that game. So very likely this is Nikita Buyanov we know of. And Battlestate Games trademark details. Sadly, on Battlestate Games, which we know of as a Tarkov developers and the providers, are not him, but trademark owner is Dmitry, whatever his name is. I'm thinking it's this guy or not. It's not that guy. I thought it was the same Dmitry, but it's not him. Oh my god, he's showing off that. anyways, what is core, C-core, and fragmentary order? If you check out fragmentary order, which a same name, Nikita Buyanov, which might be Nikita Buyanov Vasilevich or not, but also in Cyprus. Cyprus is European country, I heard, which has the low tax. It's like Google being on Singapore for lower tax to, you know, pay less to the country and then earn more money. So Cyprus is a country like that, which you can earn more money by paying less tax. Anyways, fragmentary order is a place. It's for the downloadable video game software. Tarkov is a downloadable game software, right? The application filing date was January 25th at 2024, which is pretty recent compared to, you know, Contract Wars was 2018 and Norbinsk was 2018. But the problem is the core. If you check out the core, which is Nikita Buyanov, we still don't know if it's the same guy. If you check out this one, goods and services, it says downloadable cryptographic keys for receiving and spending crypto assets, downloadable e-wallets, downloadable computer software for managing crypto assets, transactions using blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, hardware wallets, downloadable digital image files authenticated by non-fungible tokens, NFTs, downloadable digital music files authenticated by non-fungible tokens. What? Downloadable computer software applications for mining non-fungible NFTs. Yes. So it's a cryptocurrency freaking company. The trademark is for the company, cryptocurrency company. It's a bit weird, right? So the problem right now, if Nikita Vasilevich Buyanov is actually Nikita Buyanov himself on Cyprus, it's gonna be a problem, right? I mean, still, like, making a cryptocurrency company is not a problem. If it's like that, I don't know what to say. But anyways, because of this, I tried to look around for Nikita Buyanov Cyprus as much as possible with my, you know, small knowledge of Googling. So I looked it up. There's actually a person whose name is Nikita Buyanov and who lives in Cyprus. There's a lot of Nikita Buyanovs, as you guys can see here. Nikita Buyanov, Nikita Buyanov, Nikita Buyanov. There's Nikita Buzanov and there's Nikita Bulanov. There's a lot of Nikita Buyanovs. So it can be some random dude with the same name as Nikita Buyanov, very likely. But still, it's a bit weird, right? And more when it started to happen is April 2nd, 2024, which is like a month before the whole drama we had about $250 unheard edition. A bit weird coincidence, right? A bit weird coincidence. But anyways, this is what I found until now. It's not much. Still, we can see that there's a lot of Nikita Buyanovs, but not a certain individual who is from Cyprus and is a big company guy or something. But he still has a trademark of a cryptocurrency company, which might be Nikita Buyanov Vashilovich, but maybe not. It's 50-50 still now. But from the relationship of game downloadable, what was it saying? Downloadable video game software. I don't think a lot of places have downloadable video game software with Nikita Buyanov name on. And then while this guy is exactly same guy on the core who is doing the cryptocurrency. So it's very weird. If you guys can find out anything else than what I tried to find out, I tried to look into more stuff in Nikita Buyanov, but obviously let me talk about this real quick. Very low chance if this is two same guy and he's doing some cryptocurrency stuff, it may very likely he might be hiding as much as possible, making the individual where you're from completely different from Russian Federation. Where he's at St. Petersburg and also the Cyprus is going to be difficult to find the connection, obviously. That's what I can share. So like it's still pending. These are registered and these two are still pending. And also there were some rumors about $250 edition was an exit scam because they were ditching all the EOD players, which kind of they somehow recovered now by stating that EODs will get more, you know, stuffs, and PvE is allowed for EOD players too, even though DLC is not DLC. There were a couple of people saying that there was an exit scam going on. They're gonna just drop Tarkov completely and move on to what they wanted to do. So I was guessing this Core 3, whenever I first received the information, is gonna be something related to Russia 2028 or something like that, the name of the game. So they will full release the Tarkov as he promised in Tarkov, like the podcast he did. In this year, he's gonna full release the game and he's so focused on it.
The next year, we plan to do several things. The second thing is that we are gonna close the game cycle. That means that we'll finally make the end game scenario when we'll actually start the game and complete the game. So we'll actually have an option to escape from Tarkov with the quest, with the storyline quests.
I wouldn't call it exit scam, even though they're gonna full release and they're never gonna update anymore. But it's still kind of shady. They did $250 edition while ditching EOD accounts. And also this being pending at the similar timing of them dropping the whole edition. It's a bit weird. If this guy is the same guy. Again, this is just a random conspiracy, tinfoil hat theory, because, you know, it's not exactly the same guy. If he had the middle name too, we would be sure that it's the same guy. Or if he had the same Russian Federation, it would be the same guy, but it's not. It's just that the connection is the same name. There's a lot of Nikita Buyanovs out there. Alright, let's move on to the second conspiracy, which I have already talked a billion times about the Chinese letters on Streets of Tarkov and connection between Arena Breakout and Tarkov spin-off. So it was a random dude who was on a random YouTube channel and a random YouTube video saying that Arena Breakout was supposed to be a Tarkov spin-off. I already talked about this a million times, so I will TLDR it. Arena Breakout Infinite or Arena Breakout itself was supposed to be Tarkov spin-off, which he had all these plots, which sounded like something not randomly came out of his head. So it was pretty interesting. I tried to ask him and then he answered once. I waited for a couple more weeks, but he didn't answer additionally. So he had another plot line saying this. BSG Tencent made the deal in 2020. They started a new project with Tencent, Escape from Primorsky, using Tarkov SS. Again, this is guys just a conspiracy. This is not a fact. This is just a random dude on YouTube, okay? The purpose of this project was to introduce new players to the Tarkov Contract Wars Higher Ops universe on mobile platform as Lost Light, PUBG, M, and COD Mobile players being the target audience. BSG wanted this made for mobile with Unity 3D only, but due to the several limitations among Tencent developers only familiar with Unreal Engine, they had a hard time with it during development. This part, which I kind of feel like this guy is sus, because he started talking about Unreal Engine and Unity 3D recently, because now everybody knows Arena Breakout is made out of Unreal Engine, and then Tarkov is focused on Unity 3D. And also Tencent being not familiar with Unity 3D is a bit weird. It's possible, but like this part now he mentioned not before is a bit weird. Tencent developers were unable to finish the project, and since it's over the deadline with tons of revisions and errors, BSG decided to cancel it, which is a bit weird. But again, the whole project was scrapped in June 2021, shortly after BSG terminated the deal. Tencent decided to use a new brand name, Arena Breakout AB, which is still weirdly similar because Tarkov Arena and Arena Breakout, I don't know why it's like that. But Arena Breakout, a Chinese version development started in August. Code language were changed to suit Unreal Engine 4 needs, C# or to C++. This is also a bit weird because he never mentioned that before, but now he's mentioning it after like everybody knows about it. So I'm slowly losing the trust on this guy. But anyways, the original layout of the North Reach map was changed using Tarkov Shoreline's layout, which is looks similar, and it's not a big deal if they actually just ripped out the game. Lots of Tarkov assets were reused for their own games, such as gun models, equipment models, and gun sounds and close sounds, grenade sounds, and animation a lot, because you know there's still a chance they could rip out the game. Tarkov lore and references were removed from the game, and developers began to write their own lore with the help of an AI, which I kind of agree because it feels like an AI generated story a little bit, but we don't have any proof. AB Chinese early build completed in December 2021. AB Chinese was released on July 13th to 14th, 2022. This was their first ever well-made game before launching on Global 2023. Arena Breakout is 90% Tarkov copy with 10% of their original contents. Sorry for the late reply, and then he's still working on that footage, which is he knows it's fake and then it's made up. People keep talking about the MH370 is a made up footage, but he's like so focused on it, so he's not a guy to believe, but he knows it is. Anyways, so it's a bit weird. He started to mention about the codes and the engines now. Before he didn't mention at all on this one, which might be also countered as he just didn't want to talk about it. He just didn't know the details. Maybe he asked more to his acquaintance, which was BSG employee. Like, if you guys find any part which is sus on this theory, please do tell me in the comments, which we can kind of see it easily, or maybe he's still telling the truth, maybe. Anyways, do tell me on the comments. But what I want to mention is that these Chinese letters again, guys. So the Chinese letter was like this, which was husband, Yangge Expo, the great chairman Mao Zedong, we call it Mao Zedong in Korea, Mao Zedong. And then they changed to Dragon, Chinese book publication, and then they deleted it. But when they did that, it's pretty interesting. They dropped this when Streets of Tarkov dropped for the first time. But after a couple of days, they changed to this, okay? It's understandable because this is controversial, saying great chairman Mao Zedong, because like some people from other country won't like it, or maybe Chinese will love it actually. And because of the controversial issues, they changed to this. But why would they delete it completely like this? And the part when they deleted, the timing was a bit weird too. It's another conspiracy theory, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like it's 100% proof of it, but our good SPT players kind of checked it out, and then we estimated that the time that they actually deleted this Chinese letter was about 14.5. So guys checked that at like 14.1 and then like a couple of others too, and then people were guessing it's gonna be 14.5 when they deleted it because they found it before versions of SPT. Sadly, we don't have all the SPT versions from 14.0 to 14.5, like every single one of them. But anyways, we estimate it's gonna be 14.5. But what's interesting is that 14.5 update, when they deleted the Chinese letter, was 14.5 happened at April 3rd, but 14.5.5 happened at April 15th, which is very close to when Arena Breakout released for the first time its website and everything, which was April 16th. I mean, even though we think about 14.5 or 14.55, 5.5, it's gonna be within April, and then Arena Breakout Infinite came out at April 15th, 16th first announcement about Arena Breakout. The website was made like around that time, and their Discord was made around that time too. If you guys check the earliest announcement they did, it was April 18th. So it has very similar timing when they actually released the 14.5, where they deleted this Chinese letter to this, which was similar to when Arena Breakout Infinite information first released. You know, weird coincidence, right? So that part which makes me still like, it has like a somehow connection, maybe not completely Tarkov spin-off, but maybe they had some connection, but they wanted to delete the whole connection, so they deleted the Chinese letter at that timing. If you guys want to check out my full tinfoil hat theory, do check out the video on the right top corner. I'm gonna pin it on the video. You guys can check it out if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, that was another conspiracy. I'm saying it's just a conspiracy and tinfoil theory again and again, so you guys don't have to think about this is true. This is just a fun time bedtime story again. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about the situation? Please leave in the comment what do you guys think about it. And also, like the video if you guys like these kind of random contests that I do about Tarkov. And also, if you guys want to check out other videos as quick as possible, put on the notification button on. And also, if you want to check me out on live stream, check out VeryBadSCAV. File link on the screen. And also, if you want to check out more videos, check out the videos on the screen. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.